Welcome to the Positive Side Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. This is obviously your host, Jeremy Todd, back and better than ever. This time we're doing a little something different. I'm attempting to record all of these, so you'll be able to check it out on my YouTube channel as well. So if you get a chance, search YouTube, The Positive Side. You can check out my setup. My setup's a trip. I mean, if you just want a good laugh, just go ahead and watch this because, again, we're just getting started here. We're getting, maybe one of these days I'll have a cool Joe Rogan studio, but as of right now, I've got a cool Jeremy Todd studio, and it is in my son's room in the basement. It's relatively the quietest, so it's a little, obviously he's a 10-year-old boy. He's got stuff everywhere. But this is what I do every day. This is my live office. Again, nothing fancy, and if you're thinking about doing this at home, you can do it as well. It's not really that hard. But I thought at least if you saw what I go through and see the microphone I'm using and see how I talk and I move my hands and whatever the case is. If you want to watch it, cool. If not, hey, that's cool too. But I'm going to start recording all these and putting them all on YouTube. But again, hey, this is the positive side. Again, appreciate you tuning in. Big things have been happening. I'm probably going to have a job, hopefully by the end of this week, just to kind of fill you in there. I haven't forgot about you. Still working, negotiating a couple different things. So I'll let you know how that goes. But check out the website, jeremytodd.com. I've changed a couple little things on there. I'm still working on it. If you are a pro at ClickFunnels, please give me a call. Shoot me an email, whatever the case is, at jeremy@jeremytodd.com. I'm working on that too. So, hey, big things are happening. But more importantly, what I want to talk about, this is probably what not everyone wants to tune in and listen to me for, but that is okay. But yesterday was opening day at Wrigley Field when they put the banners up and celebrated after over 100 years from finally winning the World Series. I am a over-the-top, diehard Cub fan. They mean a lot to me. As I've told before, I used to live in Chicago. I used to live a block away from Wrigley Field. I could hear, it was back in the day when Sammy Sosa was there, I'd hear home runs out my window. I was that close. But, it was also the time that I told you that I went broke. That's probably the reasons. I went to Wrigley Field damn near every day. Party, drinking, going to all the Cub games, just had a blast. I mean, I never regret anything. It made me who I am today by going through those tough times, but I'm glad I did. But for long story short, I'm a diehard Cub fan. And one of the analogies I use, it made me think about one I haven't used in a long time. And this goes to what maybe you're going through with your job, going through your career, trying to start a new business, whatever the case is. This is important. I talked to my wife about this, and we talked about every time you come to the plate, you don't have to try and hit a home run. I know whether you're down 3 runs, bottom of the ninth, let's start out with a single because getting a solo home run doesn't do anything. Sure, it's going to take the sting away from what you're going through, but what we need to do is celebrate the singles. Get a man on first, get a man on second, and then boom, hit a triple, get 2 runs score, get another single, another run score. We need to get positive momentum going towards or for our life. And when we do that is we hit singles. We don't hit home runs. So we work a little bit hard. We work hard every single day on different things of our business. So yesterday, what did I work on yesterday? Yesterday I did a bunch of different things. I worked on the ClickFunnels. I got on the Fiverr. It's a website that I can do. Somebody can help me write an ebook. I'm trying to add that onto the ClickFunnels page. I'm still trying to get an iTunes. So I did a bunch of little nickel and dime stuff yesterday, but none of that stuff is going to hit home runs. None of that is. But what that does is, I take a couple balls, I take a strike, I get walked to first. Okay, so now I got a man on first. Now I got a man on, I'm up 2 balls, 2 strikes, I hit a single. Now I got first and second. This is how you start getting momentum. You work it a little bit every single day to eventually score those runs or hit a home run. You don't have to hit home runs right away. And I think we're so hard on each other. A lot of times you'll see baseball players go through that. They go through a big struggle because they're trying to kill the ball. Or if you ever, I'm switch sports, but if you go golfing and you try and kill the ball, you end up slicing it out of, off, 2 fairways over in the woods or in the water. If you take your time and not hit it as far and, you hit a single or you hit it down the middle, it gives you an opportunity to come back the next day with a little bit of momentum to be able to hit another single, to be able to get those bases loaded, to start getting runs scored. And that's what I thought about last night, which was the typical Cub way, which was so awesome. Actually, they raised the banners in the bottom of the ninth. Second and third, 2 outs, and my buddy Anthony Rizzo comes up and hits a walk-off on the bottom of the ninth to win the game. So, again, that's what you get to look for towards your goal, and that's how I relate, because I'm a big sports fan. I relate everything to sports. So I look at relating what I'm going through in my business to baseball. Sure, I'm going to get a couple singles. Sure, I'm going to strike out. I mean, I may not score runs for the 6th, 7th, 8th inning. It doesn't matter. I'm never out of the game until I count myself out of the game. And I'm going to continue to work hard at the plate to make sure I get those singles, to walk to first, to get the second, to get the third, hit a triple, hit a double, strike out, hit a home run, strike out, hit a home run, single, whatever the case is. I mean, if you were doing a box score of my business, it'd be all over the map. I mean, you'd be writing a small book, and every inning's a long inning because I'm not giving up until this game is over. So again, I appreciate you tuning in. This is kind of a short podcast. But I wanted to get that baseball. I wanted to try this recording, so check it out on YouTube. Search The Positive Side. I've searched it a couple times. It usually pulls up me. Obviously, you'll see the logo of The Positive Side that my son designed. Concentrate on hitting the singles. Keep in mind, too, I've had a few spots open up on my 30-minute free coaching call, whether it has to do anything with business, life, setting goals, whatever the case is. Take advantage of that. A lot of people have. I think you'd enjoy it. Shoot me those emails, 5-star reviews, blah, 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 Facebook, blah, blah, blah. Give me that 5-star review. Man, there's a lot of stuff to plug in. It's just crazy. But, in this business, you got to do it. You got to get your name out there. You got to get shared and promoted by everybody else. So, again, tomorrow I'll be back. Pretty sure I'll have another podcast tomorrow. I'm going to try and do this as much as I possibly can because when I get back at the gig, I'm not going to be able to do it 5 days a week or 7 days a week. I'm going to try, but we're going to keep working on this. So, again, check out the website. Go to Facebook, iTunes, all the other good stuff. Thanks for tuning in. Hit some singles. Get on base. Let's work on the home runs long term. This is The Positive Side.